The Manuscript of Survival, Part 331. June 30, 2013. The times ahead may be construed as chaotic for many, but as you have been told before, chaos does not need to entail fear. You have been taught well, dear ones, as you have managed to wrestle yourselves away from the old prison of fear and started to breathe the air of freedom of choice. For that is what all of this is really about, to stay within the confines defined by the society that you live amongst, or to start to set out on the road defined by your willingness to go above and beyond the limitations stipulated for all the so-called normal human beings on this beautiful planet of yours. You have already gotten a taste of what this freedom of choice can give you, in the manner of connecting not only with the truest parts of yourself, but also with others who adhere to the same idea of enlightenment in all of its forms. So we know this will not come as a surprise to you when we say that freedom also comes with a whole net set of challenges, as it means not being able to always follow someone else's paths. For you are indeed trailblazers in every way, and as such, you have learned to trust your own instincts whenever you come across a fork in the road leading off into unknown territory. For where others would choose the well-traveled road, you have again and again dared to push aside the bushes covering up the other, less defined paths and dared to stride forth in that direction. And you have done this again and again, found your own path, well separated from the highway that others have instinctively chosen whenever they have come across this same fork in the road. And now, there will be many people around you finding themselves in the same situation, as they for the first time will actually become aware that they too have a choice, and they will see that there is indeed another path running off this highway they have more or less unconsciously been following their whole life. And thanks to you, they will see that this less obtrusive path have been traveled by others before them, and as such, their choice will be less difficult than the choices you have all had to make. For you went into uncharted territory again and again, while they will all have your footsteps to follow. And as you are the ones taking the lead, you too will also find yourselves at a new fork in the road, and this time, we think you all will have a strong inkling to ponder which direction to take. For you can choose to continue onwards and forwards, or you can choose to backtrack your steps, for this time, the challenge of choosing might seem a little bit more daunting than usual. We are not implying that anything catastrophic is looming on the horizon, far from it. Rather, we are saying that you will all encounter a point on this journey where the awesomeness of what you see waiting ahead might seem a little bit too overwhelming at first. So again we say, you will once again find strength in numbers, and know that even if that shimmering glow of greatness ahead might lead you to feeling once again less than worthy to step forwards and be acknowledged, you are all more than capable of accepting this challenge too. And remember, you are all bound together by these glowing filaments of light, so even if you feel less than ready to take another step up as it were, know that you are all supported not only by each other, but also by this infinite web of light. So when you find yourself standing at this crossroads, unsure as to whether you are bold enough to continue on towards that glimmering light, do not be afraid to say so. You will not be thought less of, far from it, for we know that the greatness that awaits you can seem more than a little bit daunting. You are made of the same stuff as stars, dear ones, but still, you might feel more like brittle little starfish on the beach. So again we say, reach out to each other and comfort those that needs to be comforted, steady the ones that seem a little unsteady, and together, you will all be far better equipped to step boldly forth towards your destination. The Constant Companions. Channeled by Asia North. asianorth.wordpress.com